Hi, in this video I'm going to use ChatGPT to create the Google Chrome Dinosaur game. I have absolutely done zero preparation for this, so I will see what kind of prompts I need to give and what kind of adjustments I may need to do to be able to actually build this game and actually run this game. Okay, so let's start with a simple prompt asking ChatGPT to actually give me a Python code base for the Google Chrome Dinosaur game. So let's see. I want to build the Google Chrome Dinosaur game in Python. Please write code for it. Assume I have dinosaur.jpg and uh, obstacle.jpg file with me. Okay, so for the game, as we know, the dinosaur keeps on moving and just jumps over the obstacles. So obviously we will need these two images, and then hopefully ChatGPT can give me the code which can actually run this game. So let's see what it does. Okay, so it seems it's using this Pygame library, and yeah, it's defining classes. There's a dinosaur class which has jump functionality. It has an init function, jump functionality, update, which time to time checks if it is jumping or not. If it is jumping, then actually make it jump, and then the draw functionality. Same thing with obstacle, I would imagine, and then collision detection, of course. So if there is a collision, then you need to restart the game. And then the main game loop. The main game loop, it probably creates the dinosaur and obstacle first, updates the score to 0, and then as you might expect, there is like an infinitely running loop which need to be which needs to be going on for the game to carry on. And then yeah, if you quit, you quit, and there is this keystroke functions. So yeah, you can press space bar to jump, and then you keep on calling update function. If there is any collision, yeah, then make a decision of quitting, for example. And then yeah, basically draw the dinosaur and obstacle and update the score. Okay, cool. So let's simply copy this game and run it. Okay, I have copied it here. Let me download dinosaur and obstacle JPEG files. Okay, so now I have put images of dinosaur and obstacle in PNG format, and I've used background or remove.bg to delete their background so that the image is just this image and not including the background. Yeah, I'm assuming you have Python installed, and let's see, let's run this program. So Python a.py. Okay, no module named pygame. Okay, let me just assume I don't know how to fix it, so let's just ask ChatGPT. Okay, all I did is simply paste it, and it will probably ask me to, yeah, simply install it. Pip install. Okay, now let's run it again. Okay, I think I'm using Python 3, so that's why I need to use the command for Python 3. So yeah, this is the command. Or actually, yeah, Python 3 a.py. Okay, now we have, as you can see, a running dinosaur game, And yeah, it works perfectly. For now the score is continuously increasing. Let's do a collision, and now the game is finished. Okay, so yeah, it actually worked in the first attempt, it seems. I remember trying it few months ago with the older version of ChatGPT. I think it was GPT maybe 3.5 or maybe 4, not the 4.0. Yeah, this one is the 4.0. The GPT 4 or 3.5, it did not work at the first attempt. And I think the 3.5, it worked after like 8 attempts. Maybe 4 worked after like 3 or 4 attempts, but this one works in basically in the first attempt. So it's literally just 1 minute and you get this game. So yeah, let's try it again. You can do lots of improvements over it, like you can add a background. You can ensure that there is like a you can ensure that there is like a menu screen and there is an end screen, and a functionality such that the score is actually stored and there is the high score is actually scored. Okay, so this is a very quick example of how you can do cool things with ChatGPT. You just need to be able to know like what all things are necessary to create that program, and then ask it to do it. So in this case, I already pretty much knew I want to build it using Python, because Python can do simple things pretty efficiently. So, and I asked it to write it in Python, and basically in the first attempt it did it. And this is a very good way to learn some programming languages as well, right? So as you may know, the best way to learn something is actually to do it, to get your hands dirty with it, and then only you're going to learn it. So in this case, building a game is one of the best ways to learn any kind of programming language. It can be Python, it can be JavaScript, it can be Go, C, C++, any game. You can use pretty much any game to build simple, pretty much any programming language to build games. And the best part about games is that you literally get to play with what you're building, and at the same time you are learning the language. So there's like a lot of examples of good programmers actually starting off with games. One example is I think Elon Musk did it, Mark Zuckerberg also did it. There are quite a few people who started building game, and that actually hooks you with programming as a concept and programming as a means to build cool things, right? So if you're just doing hello world or to do app, those are basically boring. So you might get bored pretty easily and think programming is boring, but you can start off by building cool things and then work your way backwards to see how exactly it is being built, and that will increase your interest and you will continue learning. So in this case, there are quite a few things in this example only which you can learn. For example, how to create a scene, how to use width and height to actually create a scene, then how to load assets, how to define classes. So this can you can now define classes for any other program. For example, it doesn't have to be a dinosaur, it can be like a book class for a book related application, and it will also be similar. You'll just write self.author or self.publishing year, and similarly you can initialize a book, right? How to define a function here, how to draw canvas, and similarly you're saying how to run an infinite loop, how to do for loop. There are so many things. Even if somebody has literally zero understanding of Python language, he can learn some basic things while actually building a game. So this is a pretty cool way to start learning a new programming language.